2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Big D, Dallas. All right, everyone. Greetings from 2K Sports. Get ready for some NBA action with Hall of Famers Grant Hill and Doris Burke. This is Brian Anderson. Joining us from the sidelines, Allie LaForce. And a look at the starters for Charlotte. It's Miller and Bridges teaming up at the forward spots. Then there's LaMelo Ball, and it's Fresh in at the center position. And for Dallas, they've got Daniel Gafford. Anthony Davis is out there with Washington, and it's Nembhard in at point guard. You know, on paper, this looks like a lopsided matchup, but anything could happen in the NBA, Grant.
Yeah, that is the truth. I mean, that's why they play the games. One guy gets hot, a team gets cold. That's all it takes to swing the entire outcome of a game.
Tip-off goes to the Hornets. Washington against Miller. Out left to the wing. Ball outside. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
Well, the quickness helps LaMelo Ball out inside right there. Just allows him to get the quick drop on the defense.
Nembhard with it. He's picked up by Miller. Outside for Davis. He buries it from three.
Hey, when he's hitting that shot, it really helps the spacing for this team.
And what happens is the court just opens up. You like seeing him get into a rhythm from outside the arc. Love it.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Offensive board. ABC. Second shot opportunity. Can't get the layup. Miller outside. The ball's knocked loose. Outside Davis. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one. Mavericks ahead, leading by a point. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the second quarter on 2K Sports. And getting it going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Mavericks.
Well, they clearly came into this game focused on sharing the ball.
When you keep everyone involved at the offensive end, it keeps everyone engaged in other areas as well.
They've got Thompson. Daniel Gafford is out there with Najee Marshall. Then it's D'Angelo Russell. And it's Christie in at shooting guard. That's the lineup out there for the Mavericks. Here's Christie. Pass to Russell. 6 to shoot. Gafford. Nice persistence to tip it back in.
Great anticipation off the missed shot.
Oh, his timing was impeccable. Here's Diabaté. 29 seconds left in the half.
Mavericks foul. Klay Thompson. First personal foul. First team foul.
Charlotte shooting their first free throws here tonight.
Line for the Hornets. Salon. 2 shots.
That one's off. Anthony Davis, he's checked in for the Mavericks. Williams comes in for Russell. And the Hornets making a change here as well. LaMelo Ball, he's checked in for James. He hits the second from the line. And here is Williams. Oh, A.D. Uneasy target on the lob.
The great read between those two guys. The defense didn't stand a chance, B.A.
These two teammates right here, Grant, they are connected.
Well, defenses are content to give up the mid-range, right? It's not the high percentage restricted area or the three. You can see they're prepared to give up that shot.
And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. Dallas on top, up 4. All right, now let's check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have?
I'm here with P.J. Washington. P.J., what will be the key for you guys defensively in the second half?
Not letting them get easy routes to the basket and contesting their shots, rebounding, and not letting them get second chance points.
Comes back to the fundamentals, guys.
Thanks, Allie. After the break, we'll see you right back here to begin quarter number 3.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
We welcome you back. Ernie Johnson with Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. Quite the tussle there in the first half, huh? The first quarter for the Mavericks was fairly even. They ended the period holding on to a slim 1-point lead. They gained a little ground there in the second quarter. And from what we saw so far from the Mavericks, Kenny, what's your takeaway?
This is what the home fan loves to see. Their squad coming out and putting together strong performance. We'll see a couple individual standouts, but what really stand out is how hard they work and how they're playing together.
And big fella, your thoughts on the Hornets?
At this point, you feel like they have to attack inside, make the offense more dynamic. Looks like they're not even trying to make things happen in the paint. If you ask me, they're leaving food on the table down there. Kenny,
Thanks for joining us, folks. We're now just a few minutes away from the start of the third quarter.
In that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. You gotta like what Anthony Davis has done in this game.
Yeah, even with the extra attention he's getting from the defenders, he's finding ways to excel.
Well, he knows they're coming for him, but he's accustomed to that kind of attention, and he's quite comfortable dealing with it.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one, as both teams trying to gain an edge. On the court for the Hornets, it's Miller and Bridges teaming up at the forward spots. Then it's Ball, and it's Fresh in at the 5, roaming the paint. Nembhard outside. Pass to Washington. Shoots over Miller. Washington's shot is good. So it's Ball with it. He brings it up for Charlotte. They trail by 6. And play stops. A whistle there on what looks like an illegal screen.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
It is really difficult to get your feet completely set, to stay completely still. It's almost surprising to me that it isn't called more often.
Up top, Davis. Pass to Washington. Off target with the 3. Hornets trail by 6. Here's Fresh. Here's Ball. Chalk up 2 there.
Some sick ball skills displayed right there. And he's not the guy you expect to pull that off.
Right side, Davis. Off target with the shot. The third quarter comes to a close. Dallas on top, up 4. And time to step away quickly, but we'll be back in no time with the start of the fourth quarter. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
You can count on him to deliver a few assists like this one each and every night.
You know a thing or two about a point guard's job. Set the table for your teammates. Done there perfectly.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. Washington and Gafford, the combo inside. Klay Thompson is out there with D'Angelo Russell. And it's Marshall in at the 3 slot. That's the lineup out there for the Mavericks.
You know, it's easy to say, but this is one guy you don't want to foul. Colin Sexton is an excellent free throw shooter.
So the first one drops, and that narrows the lead down to just 3. And the second free throw, no good. Tough break there.
And by missing that free throw, now a 3 could even the score. Not ideal.
Thompson passes to Russell. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
First team foul.
I'll tell you, proving how dangerous he can be inside. D'Angelo Russell forcing the defense to make a commitment.
And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss. Christie's checked in for the Mavericks. Plumlee's checked in for Charlotte. And the second of 2 is good. And that gives him a 4-point cushion. Now a timeout called by Charlotte. They're trailing by 4. 35 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Over that last break, I got a chance to hear what Charles Lee said to the team. He told his guys not to lose hope, saying to them, it's a long game, fellas, and we're in this one, but I need each one of you to step up your intensity right now. Let's see if Coach's message resonates, guys.
Okay, thank you, Allie.
Big-time shot, sending his teammates into a frenzy.
I'll tell you, these guys have worked so hard together, everyone pulling in the same direction. Beautiful to watch.
4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Russell deciding where to go with it. Pass to Christie from deep three-point land. It's not going to go for him. And the Hornets call time here. They're trailing by 2. 3 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. All right, guys, what do you think?
I would honestly attempt to get the ball near the rim, because even if the shot doesn't fall, a quick putback will suffice.
All right, we present our New Balance player of the game, Anthony Davis.
And it's easy to see why they keep getting it to him. He keeps getting after it on the offensive end, putting in that work. He's been getting good looks and shooting the ball efficiently all night.
Oh, it's timeout. A huge shot to tie it up.
Boy, that's a bang-bang play on the inbounds pass. I like those quick hitters.
And Dallas calls time here. Regulation is ended, and we are headed to overtime. And we've got